Good morning, Southwest Florida. I'm Bri Walling. This Naples Herald Morning Report is sponsored by our friends at Usilla Kia of Cape Coral. This morning we'll tell you about Florida students found to be transferring from colleges to universities more often, a hero husky getting some well-deserved recognition, and more. Today is Friday, July 6th, and this is the Morning Report. Last fall, more than 1 out of every 4 students enrolled at state universities came from the Florida college system. But data presented last week to the Florida Board of Governors showed that more students from state and community colleges could be moving into universities where they can earn bachelor's degrees that would likely correlate with higher earnings over their lifetimes. In the 2016-2017 academic year, 61% of students who earned associate degrees at the 28 schools in the college system applied for admission to state universities. More than 30,000 students, or 86%, were accepted, but only 25,000 of those students actually enrolled. The data are being collected as part of an effort to improve Florida's 2+2 articulation system, which allows students to start their post-high school careers at colleges and earn associate's degrees in 2 years. They move then on to state universities, where after another 2 years they can earn bachelor's degrees. A review of the data also showed younger students who earn associate degrees are much more likely to transfer to state universities than older students who are typically balancing work and life. Experts are now urging university system leaders to seek a variety of solutions to improve their transfer programs and not offer just a single silver bullet solution. While the statewide system should set broad policies, it should look to the schools on a regional basis to develop specific programs. Lois Rice, the gambling granny, will now likely face the death penalty in her trial for the shooting death of Pamela Hutchinson on Fort Myers Beach in April. The case triggered a nationwide manhunt, and U.S. Marshals tracked Rice fleeing through the Gulf states into Texas, where she was eventually apprehended on April 19th. Chief Assistant State Attorney Amira Fox announced on June 6th that Rice had been formally indicted by a grand jury for first-degree murder with a firearm. Rice had previously faced lesser charges. In Florida, only a grand jury can charge for first-degree murder. The defendant chose not to appear for her arraignment hearing in June. She is currently being held at the Lee County Jail without bond, and her next scheduled court appearance is on July 11th for a case management conference. A 7-year-old Alaskan husky is credited with helping rescue an injured woman hiking a trail near Anchorage, Alaska. The dog, named Nanook, helped pull Amelia Milling to shore after she fell while crossing the Eagle River last month. Milling, a 21-year-old college student from Tennessee, was hiking the Crow Pass Trail and was injured early in the planned 3-day hike. The white dog found her after she tumbled down a snowy slope and hit a rock that launched her into the air. Nanook, whose collar sports a fancy tag that states she's a Crow Pass guide, guided her back to the trail and camped with her overnight. The next day, Nanook stayed with Milling as she attempted to ford the river, but the spot was too deep and Milling fell in, and Nanook helped her out of the freezing glacial water. Milling later activated an emergency locator and was rescued by a trooper helicopter. Milling and Nanook were airlifted to Anchorage, where Milling was treated for minor injuries and released. Troopers at first thought the dog was Milling's, but later saw Nanook's tags. Nanook belongs to Scott Swift, who lives near the south end of the 24-mile trail. Nanook regularly takes trips by himself into the state park and accompanies hikers he meets on the trails to the Eagle River Nature Center. Though he has no rescue training, it's not the first time he's helped someone on the trail. While on one of his mountain adventures a few years ago, Nanook also helped a young girl out of the river and is credited with saving her life. And that was the Morning Report for today. I'm Bri Walling. The Morning Report airs Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. right here at NaplesHerald.com. And don't forget to check out our lunch break that also airs Monday through Friday at 12 p.m. Thank you for watching.